You cannot be a second-hand vehicle and expect a man who's capable of buying a new Rolls Royce to buy into you, and you act as though he needs to treat you like a new vehicle. It doesn't work for men who are sensible, the ones who can really protect you. The ones who are not sensible, they will not be able to protect their own selves. So who can they protect? Certainly not you.
Feel this spot till it's over.
Oh wow, the cherubim and right here in the no friend zone.
Them long father come crooks and tanker King Daddy. CP record. As the girl them see me, the whole of them just like get wet dry.
Hey yo, my fams, friends, fans, hooligans and ruly gangs, good old man, those using the coochie rank, stupid man, average and the rookie ones, and those who are every girl's jukey jam. You are right here with Oh Wow the Cherubim in the No Friend Zone. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about the sexual marketplace. Now, what is a marketplace? Marketplace is basically an area or a situation where goods and services are showcased to attract people who got certain matters that they want to have taken care of by the services and products that are being showcased. And the sexual marketplace is a situation whereby the different sexes are involved. Now, what do you have to show? That's what you bring to the table. For women, of course, women are born with innate value. Hence why of course, they're treated the way they are in society. They are revered without even doing anything because, of course, they are able to give birth. They are the portal for all human beings into this reality on earth right here. They also have value to motivate, inspire, refresh, rejuvenate, and ready you to get back from a very tiring, burdensome situation and handle it as though it's not tiresome anymore. Now, the thing with men is that you have to show from the ground up where you're capable. And the other men will not give you the freedom or will not pardon you and your excuses, your complaints to get a free pass to get up there. Now, some will get the opportunity, of course, when they have relatives, people who care for them, got this high level of compassion to actually help them, to give a hand, to be a motivation, to inspire them and cheer them on. But for the most part, the gross proportion of men do not care because it's men who fight men. It's men who kill men. It's men who hold down men. It's men who hold back other men. And you can see that in the world where the vast proportion of men are valueless. And if you were to look back in history, well, pretty much, I'm not going to necessarily say that this is entirely accurate, but there are very viable sources and reasons to believe that up to 60% of all the men who ever existed have never gotten the chance to procreate, have never gotten the chance to impregnate a woman. Right now in the United States, over 52% of males are without children and celibate. Now, in that over 52%, it's definitely not taking into account those men who are taking care of kids that are not theirs. So with that understood, we see that the numbers are very likely higher. Very, very likely higher. So that's one way to see that it's very close to the 60%. And of course, if we look at the men who are the elite, the men who are making major strides in the world, they are the extremely competitive. They dominate. They don't care. They are savage in the way they approach life, in the way they approach their schedule, in the way they approach their objectives. They will not allow anyone to get in their way. Fly high or fly low, they will have their way. They're extremely aggressive. And for all those other men who want to stay there and take these BS information that's written on memes about you settling for where you are and not worrying about being rich and not exerting yourself the way that you should to actually be of this high value, you're going to stay right where you are and be a part of the statistic of people who've never been sufficient enough to let women actually see and identify that value and give you the opportunity to impregnate them, to have a chance with them, to actually get that vibe of love that they're able to resonate, this high intensity, this high emotional expression that women are able to have let out for you to vibe. Yeah, those people for the most part will never get that extreme vibe where a woman actually feels you so much she literally cries in your arms. She literally cries when you're away, when she's not around you. Alright, so sexual marketplace. How do we determine what's valuable? As we said, if it matches, if it caters, if it tailors to a particular need, then service is something to be considered, to be revered, to be sought after and bought into. Now, where men are concerned, what are the things that women are really going after? Well, for one, they want to ensure that you represent the best option possible in terms of fitness/health, in terms of finances, in terms of your ability to communicate with people well, in terms of your network, how well are you known and who are you known by? How can these people that you know, of course, impact your life in a very positive and meaningful way that can help you to push forward into becoming a better person that can have that sustenance and longevity to weather any form of financial terrain that comes, such as a depression, such as a pandemic, etc. Who do you know? How well can they assist you? How well can you be of assistance to other people, right? And of course, in the way how you talk and the way how you not only handle people, but handle her. Are you able to deal with her emotions, the different types of emotions that she's able to exhibit? Can you handle that? Also, what is your sex like? It's not just you being able to ram away like you're a jackhammer. It's your knowledge of the female body, her vibe, your ability to be flexible in the moment and allow her to be the one to make herself ejaculate, to make herself have an orgasm. Because believe it or not, women know their body more than any man. And a woman will be able to make herself come way faster if you leave her with your genitalia to do what she wants with it. She will find a spot in her own genitalia to make herself come. So regardless of you ramming away like you're crazy, like it's the first time you're having some peace leave after leaving prison, it's not going to be as effective as you understanding that you can do that amount which is necessary to make her reach that point, that pinnacle of orgasm sooner as well. Very much sooner and far more tiring to make her see you as someone who has defeated her. So just understand that it's not only those things for the men, but your physicality. How protective can you be? Do you have that commanding presence that shows not only dominance, but the ability to protect, to scare, to cause catastrophe, to cause great demolition and destruction where necessary? Do you reflect that? Do you have that thing about you? It doesn't have to be you being a very muscular person. Your personality, your ability to kill where necessary, your ability to create real damage and harm to anything and anyone when necessary is also something that's worthwhile. And your self-control as well, because you not only have to be capable of disaster, but also capable of controlling that ability so that you're not like this raging wild madman. Now for the woman, what is expected? For the woman, she's supposed to have ways about her that mean something. So for the woman, she must be in a position where she's not this raging wild mad woman. Just as how the man is not supposed to be a raging wild mad man. The woman is supposed to have a level of composure, a level of control over her emotions where it's not this insane person, as we're seeing with a lot of women who are very promiscuous and have this psychological problem that show that they are consistently on some form of medication or have been running the street rampantly with various sexual partners over the last 50 years of their life when they are only 20. Alright, so they are supposed to be very feminine, not masculine. They are, I mean, it's not for everyone, because you got some men who got more of that feminine quality who go for women who are masculine. So you can't beat them for that. It is what it is. Know what you want. Right? So women are going to have this way about them. Either they are more feminine or more masculine. But one thing is for sure, for those women who are more feminine, they are going to go for the men who are more masculine and dominant and dominating their dominance hierarchy and being some of the most successful. If you intend to present a more feminine way about you, then you cannot be showing this wild raging madwoman type of quality. It cannot work, because those men don't go for that. They don't play that. If you're gonna be this masculine woman going for a masculine man, he's going to put you in your place all the time, and you're gonna be very uncomfortable. He's going to treat you like you're a man because he's not interested in men. Alright, so that's one. So with that said, you're not supposed to have this extremely high amount of sexual partners. You're not supposed to. It creates psychological issues. It prevents you from being able to peer bond, right? Women have to be on the sexual marketplace. You also, for the most part, need to be fertile. So you're not supposed to be this unhealthy person who, by way of your lack of proper health, you compromise your fertility. You're not supposed to be that. Right? And you're supposed to be a person who is also willing to have kids, willing to see that the person that you're going for has a certain way about them. Like, as I said, in the case of a feminine woman going for a masculine man, she has to accept that the man is going to lead. It's not what you're about and allowing him. No, it's not about you allowing. It's not about what you claim you're going to allow. No, he's going to take what he wants. It's not about you allowing. Whether you try to allow or not, he's going to take it. Right? He's going to take it. So you better be about it from early. You can't be this person who say you want these powerful men and don't want to see that this is what it is. Right? So you got to prep yourself for that. You cannot be a second-hand vehicle and expect a man who's capable of buying a new Rolls Royce to buy into you, and you act as though he needs to treat you like a new vehicle. It doesn't work for men who are sensible. The ones who can really protect you. The ones who are not sensible, they will not be able to protect their own selves. So who can they protect? Certainly not you. And that's going to be a turn off.
Feel this spot till it's over.
Oh wow, the cherubim and right here in the no friend zone.
Them long father come crooks and tanker King Daddy. CP record. As the girl them see me, the whole of them just like a wet dry.